All right, my experience in the music industry. How was it like getting 1 million streams? How was it like getting a record deal? How was it like being on the radar? How was it like blowing up on TikTok, IG? Going into it, I always wanted to just make the best music, and that was my goal. Even before I was rapping, I already blew up off of producing, off of type beats and shit. So that shit was super fun, only because when I was making beats, all I had to do was worry about the music. No marketing, no promotion, no nothing, just music. And sadly, we are now in an era where being a rapper isn't just about the music. That's what I hated about it the most. I remember when I was like 18 and I was just kind of getting off of like the type beat phase that I had of making beats and shit. It started getting repetitive and boring a little. I decided that I wanted to be a rapper. So I tried to post on TikTok for a month or two. It didn't work. I waited another 2 months to post again, and when I posted again, it didn't work. And then something happened towards the end of that year where I finally understood what content was as an artist and how to explode off of it. People say you learn every time you fail, and you do, but I think you learn more when you succeed and when something actually works, because from there you have something to go based off of. You know what I'm saying? You have something to copy. But yeah, when I was posting on TikTok, I was failing until something actually worked. And let me break that down right now. At this time, I think it was probably like 8 p.m, 9 p.m. I'm just like, you know what? We're going to try to steal this TikTok that I seen already working. And I think that was one of my biggest, like, I understand it now kind of moments where I was just like, oh shit, this is what it was about. I was trying to recreate and like edit shit and make shit music video color grading, when in all actuality, bro, it was about stealing what already worked and just making it a little better if you can. But you don't necessarily have to make it better, it can just be different. I stole a TikTok that another artist blew off of, and it ended up blowing up. I think I got like 5k likes that same night. Then the next day I posted it, I got 10k likes, then 100k, then eventually 1 million. Then the record deals came in, and this all happened within the same month of 2023 December. So going into 2024, man, I was on top of the fucking world. I had all the record labels, I had everything in my DMs. My song was 700k, 800k, 1 million, 2 million. It was going stupid, bro. But like I said before this, I already had a record that I produced that hit over 100 million. It was on the radio, it was all over TikTok. All of this clout I was getting felt really familiar, even though it was new, because it's a lot more attention on me. And then from there, I started understanding TikTok and blowing up a little bit more consistently, which started bringing in more streams. It even got to the point where I decided to drop a fresh new record after like 4 months of posting that record. And the new record started going crazy too. I think it's sitting close to 1 million right now. I even had a record label ask me to sign that record over to them too, but we denied it. It was a bad deal. But yeah, I say all this to say, if you keep trying, eventually something's gonna work, bro. At this point in 2023, I was trying starting in 2020. That was my first music video as a rapper. So it took me around 3 years before I actually got to where I wanted to. But like I said, if you're a real artist, if you're a real rapper, if you really do it for the love of the game, the money, the clout, everything, it will come along with it. I promise you, man. Even the on the radar shit. A lot of people think that you gotta pay to get on the radar and all this. No, bro. The way I got on the radar, I'm gonna tell you exactly how it went. I was chilling at my dad's house. One of the record label A&Rs hit me up that I started getting a little close to. He asked me, he said, yo, you want to be on the radar? I said, yeah, of course, hell yeah. He said, yeah, because Gabe asked him for me. I was like, oh shit, like he asked for me? He was like, yeah, he asked for you because he's seen your record going crazy on TikTok and he wants you to be on the radar. So that it just goes to show, like, you loving and grinding and all that in your own world is gonna naturally turn you into a magnet and attract great things that you want. You just have to put in the universe that you want it. How do you do that? By just putting in the work, bro. And if you really, really love it, it's not even gonna feel like work. It's gonna be natural. Those 3 years wasn't me. Oh man, I'm not a rapper today. Man, I'm gonna go to bed. Man, am I a rapper today? Oh man, nah, bro. It was just me making music and doing TikTok, doing my beats, and just doing it for the love of the game, to the point where everything just flowed. Now, where I'm at now, I stopped posting music around 6-7 months ago because I realized it's not gonna take me where I want to be financially. If you want to make money, do not become a musician. Go go to college. Yeah, just don't do it. I'm telling you right now, because I have a girlfriend. She's very high maintenance. So there's a lot of things that I want to do outside of just making music, and I'm hitting that age to where I'm just now realizing That's what I wanted, bro, the whole time. When I was younger, all I wanted was to be lucky. All I wanted was to be Netsman or fucking, at the time it was Baby Santana. That's all I wanted to be, bro. But then now it's like, man, I want to be more. I want my mansion. I want my family. I want stuff like that in that sense. And music is really, really, really hard. And I'm talking from somebody who was, if y'all listen, I'm talking from somebody who has millions upon millions of streams. Millions. I can show you my pay stubs. Millions. I've gotten paid thousands. Bro, I'm not saying this to flex. I'm saying this because I'm giving you advice from somebody who actually had a little clout in the game, man. So for money, don't do it. I'm telling you right now, for those guys who's like, yo, I want to get into music for money, bullshit, get the fuck out. We don't even fuck with y'all niggas anyway. Most of us are doing this because we love it, right? Like I'm saying, that was all I wanted to talk about for today. I'm gonna catch y'all, man.